Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel again. I hope you guys are doing very well. I want to apologize firstly because I was not so consistent with my videos in some recent time. But this is because of my work and study, and I have to manage almost everything on my own. So, yeah, I want to apologize for that reason. And uh, and I would like to thank you guys again because you guys are subscribing my channel and liking my videos, so it means a lot for me. So I have a lot of new topics coming up, so I hope you guys will enjoy, and I'm gonna be consistent now. So yeah, let's get started. So the topic today is all about driver license here in Canada, especially Ontario. So talking about driver's license, first step would be the G1, which is called written test here. You have to know all the rules and regulations on road and traffic lights, and so that kind of things has to be done first. After G1, if you clear G1, then you will be able to drive a car on road, but you have to make sure that on your side, like the first seat, you can be the driver, and you have to be accompanied by a person who has at least 4 years of experience here in Canada. So and have valid license, driver's license. So this way you can learn how to drive and how to apply rules. This is a chance, like it's kind of learner license. And if you have experience in your country, if you have driver's license of your country, then you will be able to keep your graduate license. If you have driver's license back home, then you will be able to give G or Z2 anytime. Like there is no any time limitation you have to wait or something like that, if you have valid driver license with some years of experience back home. It depends on country also. So yeah, this is how it works. And if you don't have any experience back home, you are still a new driver, then you have to wait at least for 8 months after your G1 exam cleared. Month or 1 year, it depends on the situation. There is two situation here. If you have G1 and you waited for 8 months, and if you also have the driver's training certificate, then you will be able to book your road test for G2 after 8 months. But if you don't have any training certificate from any driving training center, then you have to wait for 12 months, and you can book your G2 road test. And if you have I already told, like if you have any experience back home, you can book after your G1. You can book any like G2 or Z, whatever the exam, at any time. There's no any time limit or constant you have to wait for. And talking about G1, it is mandatory exam, which all of the new or experienced people have to clear that exam, G1. There is series like G1, G2 and G1 is your written test, which is like theory exam. You'll have 20 multiple choice questions, like 40 multiple choice questions, in which 20 will be this signals. There will be signals you have to identify, and another 20 other 20 questions are all about the rules, like theory, like the situation based. If this will be the situation, what will you do, something like that. And you can get online all the resources regarding that exam, so it's not gonna be so difficult. You have to have 80% of the marks, like 40 questions will be there, and you have to have correct 32 answers. So it's not so difficult. If you prepare very well, you're gonna be good. And talking about G2 exam, as I told you, after 8 months, if you have your certificate from any driving school, or if you don't have any certificate from any driving school, after 12 months you will be eligible to book a road test, or after 12 months, it doesn't matter. It's up to you. So and then you can book your G2 road test, because if you are a new driver, then you won't be able to write direct, like book or direct G test, because after G2 also you have to wait for 12 month for Z. The step will be G1 and G2 and G. And I already spoke about G1. Let's talk about G2, how it works. G2 is the kind of license that you still learning, but you'll be able to drive anywhere, anytime, if you are 20 more than 21 years. If you are less than 20 years, then you have some constraint, like you cannot drive at night, and you cannot have more passenger, like if you don't have any seat belts in your car, then you can't be able to put a passenger in your car. So this kind of constraint with G2, with underage, like it's below 19 years. There is only one difference between G and G2. In G, you can have your alcohol percent in your blood during driving is 0.05%. But if you have G2, you cannot have any alcohol. It has to be 0.00% alcohol in your body. So that is the main difference. And other than that, I don't think there is any difference, because I just cleared my G2 road test recently, and I'm driving like anywhere, anytime, and in any way, like as long as I follow traffic rules. So yeah, that's all about license and driving. So it's not very difficult to clear G or Z2 or G1 exams here. So it's so practical. Like if you have to know the basic things to drive a car, and that only basic things they will ask. It's not all about the art of driving or something like that. You should be able to drive a car on road safely. That's all. That's all they see. So it's not so difficult. Thank you very much for your time to for watching my videos. I want you guys to subscribe my channel, like the red button below here.